Hello guys and welcome to the spoilers for chapter 275 of Tokyo Revengers. And the title for chapter 275 is called Cold-Hearted. And the title of this chapter refers to the true nature of Mikey's dark impulses, because in this chapter we will get to see Mikey's dark impulses being fully released. And in this chapter we will get to see Takemichi fight against Mikey's dark impulses. But before I get into the video guys, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Tokyo Revengers videos. Anyway guys, at the end of the last chapter Takemichi challenged Mikey's dark impulses, and he declared that he would save Mikey from the curse. Takemichi told Mikey to let out his dark impulses, and at the start of the chapter we see that Mikey's body is being possessed by the curse. Mikey thinks to himself that he is worried about letting out his dark impulses, but the dark impulses tell Mikey to trust the curse, and the curse is slowly taking control of Mikey's body. And then we see that Mikey lost consciousness, and the curse was able to take complete control of his body. When the curse took control of Mikey, the curse started laughing in a maniacal fashion, and he had an evil grin on his face. The curse looks like he is having fun controlling Mikey's body, and we know that the curse will try to destroy everything around Mikey. In the last chapter, Sanzu left his katana on the floor, and in this chapter we see that Mikey decided to grab Sanzu's katana, and then he used this katana to attack Takemichi. And then Mikey used the katana to slash Takemichi, and now we see that Takemichi has a giant cut on his right arm. Sanzu is very worried about Takemichi and he screams at Takemichi to warn him that the curse is way too powerful for him to fight. Sanzu explains that the curse has killed many people, and Sanzu says that if he keeps fighting, then the curse will kill him too. However, Takemichi was still determined not to give up, and Takemichi attempted to counterattack Mikey's curse, however Mikey was easily able to dodge his attacks. The last time that Takemichi almost died, Sanzu was about to stab Takemichi, however Takemichi got a future vision, so he was able to dodge the katana. However, in this chapter his future visions aren't working, and even after Mikey stabbed Takemichi, he still did not get a future vision. We see Chifuyu's reaction to Takemichi getting stabbed, and he is extremely shocked. Chifuyu already had to watch Baji get stabbed once, so to see Takemichi get stabbed is a very traumatic moment for him. Takemichi and Chifuyu are best friends, and in this scene we can see the pain in Chifuyu's eyes as he watches his closest friend get stabbed. Mikey's dark impulses just gave Takemichi a fatal injury, and Mikey's body is still being completely controlled by the curse, because we see that the curse started smiling after stabbing Takemichi. However, while he was getting stabbed, Takemichi reached out to hug Mikey, and in this emotional moment, Takemichi decided to hug Mikey's body again, and in this scene Takemichi is hoping that he will be able to reach his friend. While he is being stabbed by the katana, Takemichi embraces Mikey's body, and then he tells Mikey that he will never lose no matter what, and he swears that he will save Mikey from the curse. Takemichi tried to reassure Mikey, and he says that everything will be alright, and then he tells Mikey to remember that he is his friend. When Mikey hears Takemichi say the word friend, his dark impulses suddenly subsided, and Mikey was able to regain control of his body. And the reason why we know Mikey regained consciousness is because his eyes are not white anymore, and his dark impulses have also gone away. When Mikey's eyes turned back to normal we see that he finally regained consciousness, however he suddenly realized that Takemichi got stabbed by the katana. Takemichi asks Mikey to take his hand, because Takemichi is trying to perform a time leap. And Takemichi says that he has tried many times in the past, and then he asks Mikey for help. Takemichi tells Mikey that he is the trigger, however when Mikey grabbed his hand the time leap did not work. When Mikey realized that Takemichi was dying he became extremely shocked, and then Mikey started crying out in agony. Mikey never wanted this to happen, and Mikey even tried to push Takemichi away because he knew that his dark impulses would hurt his loved ones. And when Mikey shot Takemichi during the Bonten arc, Mikey even said that the curse is what forced him to kill Takemichi, and he also said that is actually the reason why he never wanted to meet with Takemichi. I think there is a very good chance that Mikey will want to commit suicide after he kills Takemichi. And I think that Mikey will kill himself in order to stop the curse from hurting any more of his loved ones. I know that Mikey will definitely blame himself for Takemichi's death, and he will feel so guilty and think that everything is his fault. We have seen Mikey attempt to commit suicide during the Bonten arc, so I think he might try to stab himself with the katana. After getting a fatal injury Takemichi started coughing up blood, and now he is bleeding all over the place. And we see Chifuyu and Mikey's reaction to Takemichi's death, and both of them started crying. We also see the Toman members' reaction, and all of them started crying. And as Takemichi is dying in Mikey's arms, we see that Mikey also started crying, and Mikey is panicking because he is so worried that Takemichi will die. And while he is crying, Mikey is screaming Takemichi's name. And in the last scene of this chapter, we see Mikey screaming out in agony, and Mikey is so grief-stricken by Takemichi's death that he is screaming out in pain. And while he is crying, Mikey screams the word, "No." We know Mikey did not want any of this to happen, and if he was not being controlled by the curse, he would have never stabbed Takemichi, so this is a very painful moment for Mikey. He will feel all the guilt for Takemichi's death, and he will place all the blame on himself. Mikey wanted to push everyone away, because he did not want his loved ones to get killed by the curse. But now Mikey's worst fear has become a reality, and we see Mikey breaking down into tears while Takemichi dies in his arms. The curse has already ruined Mikey's life, and now the curse has killed Takemichi. Takemichi tried to challenge Mikey's dark impulses, however the dark impulses were too powerful, and the curse ruthlessly murdered Takemichi. The curse has demonstrated its pure violence, and in the end, the dark impulses have reigned supreme. Since Mikey killed Takemichi, we know that Mikey will get Takemichi's time leaping powers, and it is possible that Mikey will try to go back in time to save Takemichi. Just like how Mikey died in Takemichi's arms during the Black Dragon's arc, now Takemichi is the one who died in Mikey's arms. It is possible that this could give Mikey the motivation to go back in time to save Takemichi, and we could see this happen if there is a part 2 of Tokyo Revengers. If Takemichi dies, then Hinata will never get to see him again, and she will never get to marry the love of her life. Since they are engaged, this will be a very heartbreaking moment, and her reaction will be a tragic moment to witness. Anyway guys, that's all we got for the spoilers of chapter 275 of Tokyo Revengers. Also let me know what you guys think of the spoilers in the comments below. And like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and thank you for watching.